Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Lavender Water Podcast. I am your host, Matthew Williams, and today I am being joined by my favorite, most adorablest black love couple. Give it up for Kavon and Amani.
Hey.
Howdy, Matthew.
How you doing?
I had to give myself a round of applause.
Yeah. Gotta give them flowers.
We didn't make it out of the house today.
Oh, really?
Nah, Stranger Things got us trapped.
Dang, Netflix released the stranglehold of Netflix on my people.
Strangle things.
Huh?
How you doing?
I'm all right. It's a beautiful day. I'm having a cup of lavender water. I'm feeling pretty good.
Got this big cup of mango pina something. What is this?
Pina with mango in it.
Pina and mango in it.
Okay, it's citrus. Citrus is that's my jam. So today I sought you two out because your relationship is beautiful. It's amazing, and you guys make it look so easy. I came to you today to ask for tips to give to the audience on how do you maintain such a beautiful, strong relationship.
What you think?
I don't know. I'm a weepy, emotional crybaby, so I make us talk about everything.
That's good.
I feel like it's like everyone says communication, but for real, like we talk about everything.
Oh, gotta know how to hide your sides.
What? Shut the fuck up.
I'm lying. I don't even fuck with no chicken strips. I got all this steak right here.
You're supposed to be answering the question.
Oh shit. I don't know. I wrote down an answer and I can't find it.
Like it's really supposed to be from the soul. I ain't asked for no pre-written down. Like I gave you the heads up, but it's like I don't need no show your work type stuff. I just need the soul. Everybody needs the soul. Like this is podcasting. I thought this was supposed to be is real people talking, conversing, exchanging ideas like memes, and progressing and expanding.
Okay, I feel. So like, I don't know. Acceptance is how I think we get along. Like, we know who we are by this point, even though sometimes we forget, and we just keep it pushing. Like, I don't know. I struggle with communication. I'm not gonna lie. But like, Monty knows who I am, and she pushes me past my boundaries to like speak on our truths.
Hey, I feel that. I respect that. Because like from the outside looking in, it's like y'all be traveling, and it just looks so happy and romantic. Like it's real admirable.
Hey, son.
We're like sitting in Denver right now, just fucking exhausted. I'm like, please don't ever let me book this many trips in a month again.
I think I'd like to do it again.
Eventually.
But not next month. Fuck that shit.
It's mostly been for work. So, like, we haven't had a lot of, like, downtime to do stuff.
It's wonderful that you two can do work together and it doesn't interfere with the personal life, and that it just y'all flourishing. I just want to say y'all are flourishing. It's great to see.
Oh, thank you. We're just out here trying like the rest of us.
Appreciate you. What is purple?
So I understand, Amani, you're a professional photographer.
I mean, we...
Wow. Hold up.
We both are, but I was the one who dragged him into this.
I don't give a fuck.
It's funny because Because, like, whenever we're at work, everyone assumes that he's the one who's, like, running shit, so they never talk to me.
Everybody runs like to me. I'm like, no, this is her shit. I'm just shooting, dog.
Because when I thought of the photography brand, I always saw Amani first because I usually see her with the camera or her name on, you know what I'm saying? So to me, it was like, oh, yeah, and then Bliffy is in the cut, you know what I'm saying, doing what he does. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been talking to photographers on the show lately, and to me, it's a really slept-on field, you know what I'm saying? I think people don't understand the real work that goes behind getting that perfect snapshot, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Everyone's like, oh, your camera's so nice, or you must have, like, spent so much money for your gear to do this. And I'm like, no, it's me at 3 a.m. and I haven't slept in 2 days. I'm trying to edit these pictures to make them look perfect.
So, like, how did y'all get into the groove where photography pays the bills?
Money grinded that shit.
Oh, yeah. So I was in college, and I went to college for photography, which was the worst idea ever. So after I dropped out, I was like, I need to make this profitable because I literally don't want to do anything else. So it was like a lot of like networking and talking to people and a lot of like social media, which is exhausting. But yeah, after a couple of years, everything just like picked up and we started getting like more attention and stuff like that. And we were able to just like turn it into a full-time thing.
I think we live by the Misa motto.
What is that?
I would have helped you, but my prices went up.
Prices went up. Let's get it. Okay.
I like to wanna help you, but my prices went up. The secrets I tell you, but my prices went up. Try to sell it for the low before the prices went up.
Like I feel like really grinded to like keep going to the next level to like say, yo, these are my prices. Not to say that we don't want to work with everybody, but like once you get to where you need to be, you like say, hey, these are my prices.
Yeah.
Turn up. That's what's up. Cause going back on to my man Obliferous, it like for the longest I didn't really know what you did. The last time that I seen you in the flesh, what was that, like 2018?
Oh, pre-COVID. That was far long ago.
You know what I'm saying?
So
you know, all I really knew you as was the noise musician. You know what I'm saying? I knew that you went to the art academy, but I ain't really know all about you. So my bad for not knowing you.
I just feel like I fucked up. Like I used to be Cole on Martin, and now people actually know what I do.
Oh, that was Tommy.
That was Common?
Yeah, Tommy. You ain't got no job.
Tommy. Yeah, okay. Block.
Cause Cole was the janitor at the airport.
That's not lit. I ain't gonna lie.
We're literally just talking about getting jobs at the airport the other day.
Synchronicity. But yeah, usually these conversations be flowing because like I have like a previous rapport, cause me and y'all ain't never really had that many like conversations, like real, like you know what I'm saying, like social media.
I think I've seen you in person once.
Yeah, like I do remember meeting you one time at the Art Academy. One time.
Were you with Jennifer Simone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For my show. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
You also came to our house and picked me up for another show, also with Jennifer Simone.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, shout out to, what was it? A Morning, a Black Star. I remember that show at the Comet.
Yeah.
Was that the show?
That was my last professional show as an artist. I like that. Fuck
really?
Show now. Last time I performed was with Mac.
That's
like
crazy.
we drove to Cincy. You hated the Jaden Smith album that I played the entire time.
Was it the new one?
No.
This is
Sire.
I didn't hate it. I thought first I thought it was. Listen. I thought it was like XXX Tentacion, and then 2, it was like a really long album, and it wasn't necessarily that I hate the album because I'm rocking with Jaden Smith as a musician. It's more that I was doing a lot of driving that day, and I had a lot of driving ahead of me that day when I had to leave Ohio to come get you, bring you back to Ohio, and then take you to the show, take you back to Kentucky, go back. You know what I'm saying? It was like hours and hours and hours. And then you missed the way back. I was listening to goddamn Shaq West at 4 a.m. in the pitch black of Kentucky back to Ohio. Like, I might die listening to Mudboy. I don't know.
Mudboy didn't get enough traction.
Mudboy needed more vision and it needed more promotion.
Yeah, I think it's like. I just been thinking about him because, like, he is in the background a lot right now, and he's like Joey Badass.
Well, it's like, I feel like Joey Badass is just like, he's just doing what he wants to do with his career. I feel like Shaq West is kind of booty though, so like, you know, like, what can you do with him?
He's on Jack Boys with Travis, and then he was like on D-Day with All of Dreamville, right in the background.
Right.
I feel like his rock star is about to come somewhere.
Hey, I mean, I wish nothing but the best for these young guys in the game, but it's like you got to stay consistent. You got to drop their heat, and sometimes they just don't be doing that. But yeah, back to when I met y'all at the Art Academy, I found a piece of aquamarine there that day.
A piece of aquamarine? That's cool.
Yeah, there was like this like box downstairs. It was like, I guess like it was free stuff. It was like take it.
Oh
like,
yeah.
So it was. I remember in one of the boxes there was a piece of aquamarine. It was the most beautiful piece I ever did see. And then I lost it like that summer.
Wow. Damn.
I'm not holding on to it for you.
That reminds me of that necklace that I lost at Tori and Nichols.
Yo! Tell that story. Nobody knows that story.
I don't even remember it.
Tori and Nichols got pressed as hell that I found your necklace 2 years before I met you. I used to wear that shit constantly, and then I gave it to you. And then she came out a year later and be like, yo, I want my necklace back. I'm going to call the cops on your black asses. You didn't get my She threatened us racially. Yeah, I can pull up the text messages.
Wow.
This white woman threatened us with police action for a necklace that she hasn't even spoken about in 4 years.
That was fucking hilarious. I lost the shit out of that thing after that was over.
Hopefully she got it back. That was fucking horrifying.
I forgot that happened.
You forgot that happened?
Yeah.
Never forget that. Sorry, that's unrelated to everything. But yeah, as a couple, this is what we do.
Just talk about shit that happened a few years ago and then we laugh about it now.
Earlier today, so like on the way to the flight, we got a text message saying that our flight had been moved up, and we had a haul ass from like the middle of Kentucky to like CVG. And we were like arguing whether we should like repackage our clothes because like we had to get through. We had to fucking go once we get there. And Amani made salient points that I shouldn't think that we could just walk through with our bag and get through shit. But I was like, nah, I got this.
That's his whole, like, relationship thing. He's like, I got this, it'll be fine, for situations that you should definitely not do that about.
I don't know, I think it's a guy brain, like.
It has to be a man thing. It is the most infuriating shit.
And she gets way more mad that she gets mad that it works. That's the worst part.
Yeah, because if I had tried it, we would have still been in Kentucky right now.
You ever seen that Instagram? It's the account is called Be a Man, and it's like this dude from Boston. He gives like this really bad advice, and then at the end of every one of them, be like, "Be a man," and it's like it'll be stupid stuff. Like it's like if your girlfriend tells you she loves you, just hang up on her. Be a man.
I do be doing this. No, Amani is done. I'll be like, I love you. And she'll be like, yeah, nigga, I know. And then hang up on me.
There's another one. He was like, if your mother-in-law hates dogs, buy a big Rottweiler and let her be a man.
Your mom would fucking kill us if we brought her a Rottweiler.
What? My mama?
Yeah.
Maybe.
She already got rid of the other dogs. All her furniture's new. She fucking
What's you doing? Bring the dirty dog around my house.
No.
My mother is a licensed gun holder and brings a lot of problems in the thing.
Are we talking about guns right now?
That was the one time
Hey,
we had to go.
we talk about everything on this podcast.
That was the he had a Glock 9 for 5 days.
He did? Did he rent it?
Did you rent your gun?
How you just have one for 5 days?
That's what I was about to ask.
Me? No, I ain't rent no gun. I had bought it, and then I took it to the range, and then it was either dirty or it was defective, because, like, when I shoot it, like, the slide will come back, but it'd be like, ain't no bullet coming out the barrel. It'd be like the bullet, it will go on the ground, or it'll still be in there, you know what I'm saying, but it'd be a little crushed up. So I'm like, yeah, this thing is going to get me killed if I trust my life to it. I don't want it. So, like, I had it for, like, maybe a month, maybe, and I took it back.
Did you get a new one?
No, I didn't go back to it, because guns are pretty expensive to, like, play with, and it's like life started happening, so it's like I didn't want to be like, I got to make time to go to the range, but I'm hungry. Like, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Damn, it reminds me of Boondock. You have to either choose food or clothing.
Hey, man, you know, sometimes it's like that.
Do you have any crazy relationship stories?
You want me to air
one?
Oh, she was talking to you?
No, she's talking to you, but, like, I can tell you one of yours that's weird because it affects me.
Okay.
Okay, so you know the triangle, right?
The triangle.
Triangle? Do you know the triangle?
If he hasn't said that he knows the triangle, he probably doesn't.
Well, no, you
Can
gotta
you leave out the
give,
name.
Okay, yeah.
So, and dislike the same person for the same reason. Who's also friends with both of us. Do you know who she is?
No.
She took your nudes in the woods.
Oh, you talking about, okay, I got you. I follow you. Look, man, I've been on the Lavender a lot. I'm slow. I'm sorry, y'all. Like,
it's cool.
But yeah, I got you.
They both dislike her for being friends with a photographer named Jinsey Frank and, like, trying to not support him. What is it called? Defend him. He was fucking up.
Okay. So that's the ultimate thing of the beef. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But no, I wasn't in a relationship with her. No one.
No. Friendship is a relationship. Was it not?
Well, I was talking about if he had any, like, crazy evil exes or anything, and somebody broke a car off a bridge.
Did Erykah Badu stab you and make you go get 16 stitches?
No, okay, so okay, my very first girlfriend in 2012, it was like 10 years ago, okay, there was this time that I can't even remember why she snapped, but she snapped, and it was like she was staying at the crib, like I'm staying at my dad's house, but my dad and his wife are gone, so I have her over there. For some reason, she snapped off. I cannot remember if we argued. I can't remember if I just cannot remember because of how traumatic the situation was. This woman left. She took my electric razor that I use to cut my facial hair. She cut off her hair, like bald.
Yo.
And then she ripped off the very last white beater shirt that I ever wore in my life.
She made you a man. You don't wear white beaters. She ripped that shit off like you are free now.
So we still ended up sleeping in the same bed that night, and like I still was seeing her for like at least like 6 more months until I bounced back to Cincinnati. I was living in Villa Rica, Georgia. It's like West Georgia. It just like I had never lived in the suburbs before or places where there's no buses and stuff. So it's like you already have to have a car when you live in certain places. You know what I'm saying? I did not have a car. It was like it's very hard to find a place that's gonna pay me for my work. You know what I'm saying? And I spent a lot of time hanging out with like crackheads and drunks and stuff. All cool people. They just had those things about them. That in that time period of that relationship, I've seen some of the craziest things that I had ever seen in my life. But you know, life makes you who you are, and I wouldn't change it. I guess, like as chaotic as it was, as insane. Yeah, you got to be grateful.
Agreed.
Preach. Church.
You're just gonna keep saying words.
Tabernacle.
Yes. Testify.
What do you want to hear about the craziest wedding we ever shot?
Oh, don't tell me about that.
You talking about the look like there's like prohibition bootleggers and stuff?
What?
No, that's a whole different thing. I'm thinking about these like like white people be like doing like classic vintage looks, but they always look like 1913 Chicago or something. Or, you know what I'm saying?
Weddings.
But go on, my bad.
Okay, so we were in the middle of like bumfuck Kentucky. This was like a favor for a friend that definitely should not have been done, but whatever. I was trying to be nice and build our portfolio. So we drive down there, and what was the first thing that happened? I think the groom was running late, and so he finally comes in, and he's like pissed as fuck. He's like cussing everybody out. He's like mad at everyone. The bride is upstairs crying, and then so I go upstairs to the bride, and she's in there crying. Then her like man of honor comes out, and this very flamboyant gay man, and he like opens up the side of his vest, and there's a gun there, and he's like, "Do you want me to shoot him?"
Wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more. And she's like, "No, I love him. He's just having a bad day." Blah 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 blah. So like we keep shooting or whatever. I think he keeps calling Kavon. What does he keep calling that black guy?
Yeah. That was my name for the day.
Yeah, he was that black guy for the day. They get married. He looks like livid the entire time. All of the pictures are awful. He's uncooperative. So we finally go down to the little reception that's in like a church kitchen, and they're doing their first dance. And like one of the friends comes over and is like, "Hey, do you see her and her dad dancing over there?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Oh my God. So he assaulted her as a child and all this stuff and blah, 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 and this, that, and the other. But she finally reconciled. Isn't it romantic? Blah, blah, blah." And then all this shit happens. So we finally leave. And then I get a text like a few weeks later from the best friend saying that she's now dating the father who assaulted the daughter and that they're getting married. And she asked me to do their wedding pictures.
Whoa.
You're sweating.
It's hot.
I don't think, it's only been up from there. So.
That was our lowest low, I think, wedding.
That was our jump off. I'm grateful for our lowest lows.
I'm not.
It gave us somewhere to start. Like, nobody could ever do it worse than that one way.
That's a Jerry Springer level right there.
Oh, yeah, it was a fucking nightmare.
I wonder if we're still together.
I don't know. I never checked in on them.
I want to figure out our 5-year stay together relationships.
5-year stay together relationship.
Like which marriages lasted 5 years?
I don't even know.
I think that's like something important.
We've only been shooting for like 6 years.
Yeah.
So there's only like a handful of couples that we've shot within that time frame.
One of our favorite couples is having a baby, and we would like to congratulate them if they listen to the pod.
We'll send them a link. Are you gonna have a wedding?
One day, eventually. I don't know if it's gonna be all I don't know if it's gonna be all
you
that.
definitely got to come out to like International Players Club.
Yeah, it's only right. But yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to the idea of getting married. I just don't know, would it be a big bang out ceremony and invite like 70 people? I don't know.
I was going to say, what do you think a healthy relationship should look like, and what do you think your wedding will look like?
I can't tell you what the wedding will look like because I don't know who the wife is. I feel like the wife changes the wedding. You know what I'm saying? So the ideal relationship is space, communication, understanding of one another's love language. You know what I'm saying? I'm just big on communication, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the biggest thing. Like if I can understand this person, if they can understand why I am the way I am, and it's not like, oh, you're weird, to someone to feel comfortable with. Like you don't want to feel like you got to be on guard with the person that you call yourself in love with. You know what I'm saying? Someone that I could do psychedelics with. If it came down to it, like we don't have to go on trips. We don't have to do that. But it's like someone that I trust on that level to go there with. You know what I'm saying? Like, food is very important. Cooking together or eating together is very, very big for me. I don't know why, but it's just big.
You're a chef. Can you cook with other people in the kitchen?
Yeah, that's my thing. That's my thing. Like it's part of my love language to cook and prepare something, create, you know what I'm saying, with the person that I'm with, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no get out of my kitchen, because I don't like cooking like that. Like, I'm not like, oh no, move out the way, honey, doll. Let me do the sweet potatoes. I'm not that guy. Like, I'm not. You're not gonna catch me like who did the potato salad, who did the macaroni. Yeah, I don't give like if I feel skeptical about it, I'm just not gonna eat it. I'm not gonna call you out because it's trash. Like, somebody gonna eat that shit, not me. But it's just, bonding on a lot of levels. Like even if it's the respective passions. If she want to make music with me or whatever she be doing, you know what I'm saying? At least it's been some kind of interest, you know what I'm saying? Like, not like, I don't know who this is in my bed, you know what I'm saying? You can't live like that, you know what I'm saying? So that's what the ideal looks like to me.
Damn. Sorry, Amani's looking at me. Oh, wait, you see that? I feel that. So what Matthew said.
His sentiments? Yes, I share the same sentiments.
We be in the kitchen.
Which is why we're still here.
We be in the kitchen, and I'll be trying to cook with Amani, and she's trying to leave.
Oh, I do. I used to like cooking, and then he started to do it all the time, so now I just get to be like the cute observer, but from the other room.
And then I'll be trying to go, yo, come chop this cilantro. I'll be like, what? Like, really? You want me?
With a knife?
Chop it away. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. You could really easily poison me if you wanted to.
Oh, never.
I mean, I know you wouldn't.
I mean, unless I
have no idea what you're doing there.
The worst thing I've ever done was put sugar in eggs because I listen to white people. Like back when I was a chef, my head chef said to put sugar into eggs to make them fluffier, and I tried that, and Amani has never let me live it down.
Yeah, well, I ain't never heard that one, brody.
He's like, yeah, do it. And I was like, probably just like, there's better ways to fuck with somebody than to say try sugar and eggs to make them fluffier.
I ain't never seen that. Nobody has ever told me that.
There's a reason.
And I also learned how to make scrambled eggs in the microwave from a dude who was in prison for like 8 years. And even then, he didn't tell me to put no sugar in the eggs.
Wait, hold on. You don't know how to make eggs in the microwave? How?
What's the steps? It's like you gotta have a microwave safe container. You gotta have butter. You gotta have the eggs liquefied. You know what I'm saying? And then like you microwave them for like I don't know, like I think it's like a minute and a half, upwards of 3 minutes. I don't know, but it expands and shit. It's really gross. Like it is gross. Like I'm not gonna tell you this is the cool way to make eggs, but it's like it's better than what they be feeding you in prison. So I guess
the hotel bag egg.
Oh yeah. You feel me? The McDonald's special. You feel me? Liquid eggs. You know, type shit. But yeah, it's really with the fork, the wrist motion. You know what I'm saying? How you make your eggs. You know what I'm saying? That way. I've seen a woman hard boil an egg from the microwave. But the key is you gotta poke a hole into the shell first. This is the part that
poke a hole in it. No, I air fry the egg hole in it.
What?
Hard boil an egg with the microwave. So you poke a hole in the egg shell. There's a tiny hole because if you don't, the dude who tried it afterwards, it exploded and it almost gave him burns. If he was there when it exploded, it would have got him.
Oh shit!
Because he didn't poke his hole.
He didn't poke his hole. I'll keep that in mind if I ever have to hard boil an egg in the microwave.
Who are your favorite TV relationships?
TV relationships? God damn. TV?
That thing Matthew doesn't watch.
Yeah, bro, you put me on Jeopardy with like Harvard geniuses with this one. Like, dang, I can only give you classics. I can only give you the toxic classics, man.
The toxic classics. Martin and Gina.
Martin and Gina. Come on, man.
No, like homie. We're not allowed to like talk about Martin and Gina anymore because they got spicy back in the day. All right, off camera.
Oh yeah, the off camera action. All right, so all right, so Will Smith and Nia Long, Lisa and Will. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, they wasn't really a strong, couple on
I'd rather
TV.
see Ice Cube and Nia than like Will and Nia.
Yeah, for sure.
Lorenz Tate and Nia.
Damn, what movie was that? You talking him? Love Jones? Yeah, I ain't seen that one, bro.
You don't need to. It's exactly me. No, it's not. I'm better than Lorenz Tate. No, because like he lost Nia Long to the streets. She came back, took his homeboy, and then took him. And then she lost him again. It couldn't be me. I'm built different. My hairline.
Yeah, I got to catch that one.
The streets have been talking about Love and Basketball being a bad movie. How do you feel about that?
I only seen it once, and from that one time, I thought it was a pretty terrible movie. From top to bottom, it's a terrible movie.
Love and Basketball like that.
I didn't know black people didn't like Love and Basketball. That's a new one. That's that new stuff.
I think old black people like Love and
Basketball.
Matthew is. He just said it was a terrible movie.
He's older than me. Terrible. He was doodling on that girl until they don't love you no more.
Until he can't play no more.
Yeah, can't play no more. Let me settle for you.
I need to get a basketball wife with a check.
You feel me? Like, yeah, I ain't like that one. And then at that point in time, there was like 30 playing, like, you know what I'm saying, like high school / college kids. Like, I don't know, it was too much.
I don't know. They always doing that.
Yeah, but it's like at that point, it's like these people is not this age. I'm not taking. No.
They had Keke Palmer, or not Keke Palmer, Kyla Pratt. Kyla Pratt.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day.
Baby Quavo, yeah.
Baby who?
Baby Quavo.
Quavo.
They said Kyla Pratt, when she wore them glasses when she was young, looked like Quavo. It was like a meme somewhere.
Akilah and the Bee, Kyla?
Akilah and the Bee was Keke Palmer.
I'm somewhere else, y'all. Like, y'all, if y'all knew how many episodes I was doing, like
47, just stacking them up.
Yeah, I'm actually, I'm like really like racking these things up. But this one is like, yeah, this is like, this is probably like the second or third one that's like a real kickback kind of vibe. All the other ones are like this more serious, like politically charged, you know. But this one, I really like the vibe of this one. I appreciate y'all.
We can talk about Uvalde. No, we can't.
Is that how you pronounce it?
I have no idea how you pronounce it. Yeah, okay, we can't talk about it.
No! You don't even know how to pronounce it now.
Do you know how to pronounce it?
Scratch that one from the record.
Well, pronounce what?
So there was this shooting in Oklahoma, and I could not pronounce the name.
Oklahoma?
Oh.
It's a non-
Which one are you talking about?
Uvalde?
With the kids? That was in Texas.
Yeah, we can't talk about Uvalde.
Take that whole part out. You don't know what he's talking about.
Cut. Do you worry about, like, making stuff that's going to be timeless, like podcasts that are going to be timeless, where you don't have to, like, know what's going on at the time? You just, like, have to be in it, or do you want, like, to be like, oh, this happened then, this happened then?
It's like a thing of, I don't want it to, you know what I'm saying? Because some people would be like, oh, my birthday coming up, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like, oh, yeah, it's, you know, June something, and the episode come out September. I feel like it was just, like, confused out there. Like, what is going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like some things are timeless to the point that it's, like, don't matter when you talk about them, but it's, like, specific dates, you know what I'm saying, or events, or when people are like, you know, like, oh, yeah, this is happening next week, and it's like, yeah, next week was 7 months ago. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're like, I'm time traveling, really. That's really the concept here. And I think that's why my whole body and physiology and biology been fried a little bit. Like, drinking lavender and then, quote-unquote, time traveling. And then, like, traveling with people as they talk to me about their lives, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is huge, you know what I'm saying? It might not be a lot of people listening right now, but it's huge. Like, it's quite a responsibility, actually.
So what are your plans for the year?
Get rich or die trying.
So that.
I got to come back to the Texas shooting one more time.
Yeah.
So it happened the same day that 50 Cent got shot. And people were playing the memes. He got shot like me, but he ain't breathing, or whatever that line is.
What?
Oh, wow.
Got shot?
No, 50 Cent got shot 9 times the same day back in the day.
Oh.
That the Texas shooting happened.
I was like, what?
And they were just playing that verse, he got shot like me, but he ain't breathing.
That's ridiculous.
And it was like,
yeah, that's insensitive.
timed very badly.
Yeah, that's not Pete.
I've been trying to be that guy. I want to buy a North Face jacket.
Okay.
Amani says I shouldn't.
Why?
I don't know. Like, you can just buy any jacket. I'm just buying for the name brand, and that's wrong of me. I don't need name brands to be who I am.
Facts. I mean, me personally, I didn't accept the North Face as a quote-unquote name brand or one of those kind of brands until, like, literally like 2 or 3 years ago. Like, it wasn't that long ago. Like, I thought it was some Walmart type stuff. I was like, it's the North Face.
I'm like, this, dog.
But this was funny. It's just because to me it's so plain, it's so bland, you know what I'm saying? But and then my brother been talking to me about Coach, the Coach brand, and I always thought that that was like a knockoff, you know, or like it was.
Gucci.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's like they got $100 T-shirts. I'm like, bro, who we paying this for?
Coach is buying Coach T-shirts.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, when you build your brand and you corner your market, you decide that price. and you pop it. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with it. I've been trying to buy once new skateboard deck since they dropped in like season 18.
Yeah, that had to be like 18, 19. 19, yeah.
You're supposed to be talking about relationships.
Yeah, relationships. How many of us? I always think about Hey Ya by Andre 3000. That's like a weird marker for relationships because of the line. Gotta just don't get it when there's nothing involved. What is it? It's not that line. What's the line?
It's the one about the parents, maybe.
I know.
I don't know.
It's about what?
The Hey Ya lyrics about we stick together like mom and dad because we don't know how.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God for mom and dad for sticking together because we don't know how, and Andre's parents didn't stick together, and he's constantly rapping about that. And I'm like, who do you look up to as like references or placeholders for like what a good relationship should be?
I was gonna say the people I look at in my life is my aunt and uncle because they've been together since I was like 3. Like that was like 93, 94. You know what I'm saying? Like they've been married like 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Congratulations to him. I felt that was the same place I was about to go with it. Like my aunt and Uncle Daryl and Aunt Julie, who Amani just saw for the first time ever on FaceTime yesterday.
Nice.
They've been together fucking ever. Like I have like 5 generations of cousins on top of cousins that 30 years. And they're still not married. And they're like, I don't know, that just means something to me. Like, they do it together, regardless of, like, government, church, whatever. They love each other. And that just means the world to me. And I've had a, like, hard relationship with marriage because of that. Like, I don't want to fuck up me and my relationship. I do the wrong thing. And I don't know. I trust us to get through whatever we got.
Hey, that's beautiful, y'all. And, I feel like that's a good place to cap off the episode.
Word.
Yeah. I feel like that was like that's why we came. That final word right there. Yeah. So I appreciate y'all coming through on the podcast. Y'all welcome to talk anytime. I enjoyed y'all today. I've been Matthew Williams. This has been the Lavender Water Podcast. And this has been Kavon and Amani.
Thank you for having us.
For having us.
No doubt. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.
Okay. Peace.